This is the large box card template tutorial. Let's begin. Starting with 2 sheets of cardstock measuring 8.5 inches by 11 inches. In the scoreboard, we'll put it in at the 8.5 inch side and score at 7.5 inches. Rotate to the left and score at 1.5 inches. For the second piece of cardstock, we're going to do the exact same thing. On the 8.5 inch side, score at 7.5 inches. Rotate to the left 1 turn and score at 1.5 inches. We're going to create a few angle cuts on the side near those score marks as shown in the diagram here and here. You can use a ruler here to draw some lines if you're more comfortable with that. Continue this angle cut straight along the score mark and cut off that little flap. Do the same process for the second cardstock. Angle cut on the bottom flap and then angle cut and continue up the score mark to cut off that little flap. So you should have 2 pieces of cardstock that look like this. We're going to use a bone folder to crease the folds. And now this part is very significant. You need to make sure that the flaps are scored opposite each other. So here we have 2 sheets of cardstock laid out the same way, 1 flap on the left and 1 flap on the right, both folded in the same direction. And now we're going to take these 2 pieces and lay them in the same direction and adhere this small scored flap to the bottom of the first piece of cardstock. Making sure this is nice and straight. Take your time to make sure it's straight and then check it before you adhere anything down. Use the bone folder to burnish in the adhesive and then add adhesive to the little side flaps on both sides. Press the envelope together and use the bone folder to burnish all of the adhesive. Using a 1/2 inch circle punch, punch a little finger notch in the top of the envelope, round the corners, and add adhesive to the closing flap of the envelope. This envelope's complete. This envelope is specifically designed for the large box card, and that's it for this tutorial. All you need to do now is decorate your envelope to coordinate with your box card. Coming up on screen are links to the rest of the template tutorials. Thanks so much for stopping by and have yourself a lovely day!